Hi, good morning, and welcome to Morning Meditations. Today, we will be using the Beyond Chakras Oracle card deck again to reveal to us a message that we need to hear for today. And that will also be the basis of our meditation. These are cards, one of the first ones I designed quite a few years ago, and I was very happy when my daughter, Christina Chrysler, designed the images on the cards. Each card contains a message for the one of the chakras within our bodies and the ones outside of our bodies. A lot of people aren't familiar with the ones outside of the body. That's why it's called Beyond the Chakras. Also, a little plug here too. On February 28th, I'm hosting a workshop from 1 to 5 at my home in Marmara, and it's entitled Beyond the Chakras, where we're going to look at each one of them and discuss them and learn fun and informative ways to keep them in balance. So I hope you're able to make it to that. I only have a few seats left. It is a limited spacing. So if you're interested at all, check it out on mindfuljourney.ca/events. Look up Beyond the Chakras. You'll find out all about what's included in it and how to register. Or you can always private message or email me. So let's get on with our meditation for today. So what I do, some people ask me, well, how do you choose the cards? And well, in my mind, I am asking that a card be selected for our higher good on this day. And when I feel stop, that's when I stop shuffling and I would choose the top card. So I use my intuition to guide me. I don't question it, I just allow it to happen. Okay. Well, we're starting at the basics today. Whoops, if you can see that. It's the root chakra. The root chakra is located at the base of the spine. Color associated with it is red. And this says, having a sense of security, whether it is through finance or a sense of belonging, can be very grounding. However, caution is needed not to close yourself off to all possibilities that are open to you. Reach outside of your comfort zone and be all you can be. The root chakra deals with our sense of feeling as though we belong to a tribe, a sense of belonging in a space and other people accepting us. So that comes through family, your culture, your community, a sense of security through financial security. Those, whatever brings you that sense of security. When that isn't there, then that energy center becomes affected, and we can have things like with our immune system can be effective because it now has dis-ease of the body. You're holding in that stress associated with your sense of belonging and security, and sometimes there's a fear of, even though it may not be a good place to be, we're afraid of stepping outside of it because we know it. It's why people often are in abusive situations. They remain there not because they like it, but a lot of it is they're afraid that it'll be worse somewhere else. And even though it's not good where they are, they know what's going to happen when that person comes home. They know what's going to happen within a culture or a belief system. They know what the dogma is, and they don't question it. Because if they question it and they don't like the answers to it, then they have a decision on what to do about it, and they don't want that. But that tends to cause dis-ease of the body. And if it can't come out emotionally or spiritually, then it affects us physically. So the root chakra affects our skeleton system, so thing in our immune system, so things like arthritis, fibromyalgia, diabetes, skin diseases, because that's usually from something wrong with the immune system. Anything from our, like in our hips and legs, the lower part of our body, it can affect a lot of things. And sometimes and often there is a link to how emotionally we feel in our environment. So if we can help that feeling, then we can help our body as well, and vice versa. If you have those things going on, after a while it starts to upset you. You feel like you maybe don't belong here. You don't, you start to worry about things. So we're talking about the root chakra, our very existence, our our sense of survival in this world. So whether you're fortunate enough to be in an environment where you feel very secure, chances are then that your root chakra is balanced and you're fine, or you think you're fine. If you're in a situation where you know it's not good or you have questions coming up, it's finding that strength to step out of that place, to see what's outside of these four walls basically you've created around yourself. Even if you're in a good place, you have to watch that you don't close yourself off too much to the possibilities that are outside of that comfort zone for you. It may feel safe and secure here, so I'm just going to stay here, because there's a fear of maybe what other people will think. You're a fear of failure. What if, though, instead of looking at the fears, what if outside those walls is something even better? All right. So today we're going to focus on our root chakra in our meditation. So as always, begin by making yourself comfortable, and then ever so gently closing your eyes. Take your awareness inward to your breathing. Take that long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. And exhale gently through your mouth. Breathe in deeply again. Very deep. And as you exhale, slowly feel your shoulders drop. One more deep breath in together. A little bit deeper. And as you exhale, allow it to take a little bit longer. Shoulders dropping even more, your muscles beginning to soften as you give yourself permission to relax and let go. And just be aware of your breath for a moment. Breathing at a pace that's comfortable for you. Can you feel your breath going in? And then feel your breath going out. Without trying to force it into a pattern. Instead, becoming aware of your body's pattern. Being okay with it. And you may even say, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Allowing yourself to simply be. Feel yourself relaxing more and more. As you become more comfortable being in your own space, being aware of your own body and breath. And it feels so good. I want you to imagine now, if you can, that you find yourself outside on a beautiful summer's day. It's not too hot, and there's a little breeze blowing. You can feel it as it moves across your face. You're standing on a small hill overlooking a meadow. And in the distance, perhaps there's a pond or a creek. And on this hill is a large, beautiful tree. And there are flowers covering this hill and flowing down into the valley. Red poppies and carnations, fuchsias, tulips, red roses. Everywhere you look, you see a beautiful red flower, as though they'd all been put here just for you. Just be aware of how the color red makes you feel. They blow gently in the breeze, swaying back and forth. Beautiful long green grass grows in between them all, creating a sea of red amongst the green grasses. You make your way over to the tree so that you're underneath it now, sitting under it with your back against its bark. You can feel the rhythm of the earth as it's drawn up through the roots of the tree, giving it life. And you feel your connection to the earth from where you sit, where your body touches the ground and where your back touches the tree. You feel calmer and grounded, connected to the earth. And it feels good. The sunlight trickles down through the leaves of the trees, giving you just enough light and warmth to make you very, very comfortable. And you take your awareness to your root chakra, which is located at the base of your spine. And with your awareness there, you see tiny roots beginning to come out from the bottom of your legs and feet, your buttocks, going into the earth, grounding you and connecting you to this beautiful healing energy of Mother Earth. They go down through the dirt, the sands, the rocks, down to the very center of the earth, where these roots attach themselves to a beautiful red ruby. And now, when you breathe in, you draw up rich red color, the energy of this ruby up the roots of your feet, right into your root chakra, filling that part of your body with this rich red, life-giving color. And your root chakra begins to spin in your body like a wheel, moving around, absorbing this red light, letting go of any insecurities that you may be holding on to. As you tell yourself, I belong here. I belong here at this time in this place. I belong. Feel yourself becoming empowered as you breathe up more and more of this light. As you feel this energy moving up the tree, you feel it move up your back. And soon your whole body is filled with the red light, not just in your root chakra, but it spreads through every cell of your being, strengthening your bones and muscles and joints, relieving the pain, disease, strengthening your blood, building it up with the oxygen that you're breathing in, and letting go of toxins through your exhalation. Your hips and legs and feet feel strengthened. Tension and pain is released back down into the earth. Knowing that you have the right to be here strengthens your confidence and sense of security. Allowing yourself to look beyond your culture, your belief systems, even your family. It's okay. I belong. And you breathe. You feel strengthened, confident, secure. You deserve these feelings. You deserve this empowerment. And all the while your root chakra is spinning and cleaning away any doubts, any fears, and it feels good. Feel empowered by this red light. And bring that sense of empowerment back with you. The roots attaching you to the earth slowly disappear. You stop drawing up the color red into your body, but it's already there. You feel it. You stand up, disconnecting from the tree, yet still feeling connected to Mother Earth. Feeling relaxed, feeling that you do belong, that you do have a purpose. You step down from the hill making your way back, feeling of the warmth of the sun still on your body, feeling yourself filled with this beautiful red light, and the reassurance that you have the grounding of Mother Earth, and the knowing, I belong. And you breathe in and exhale. Feel your body now as you breathe in deeply again. Exhaling, wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back to your space. One more breath in and exhale. Opening your eyes when you are ready. How did that make you feel? Did you feel the red light, the red color was welcoming, or did you try to resist it? That can tell you a lot about where you stand or where your root chakra is right now. And that changes with whatever's going on around us as well. It's not a permanent thing. If you feel negative or fearful, those things is why we do this, is to help cleanse, to restore a balance, to sometimes to identify where, especially if there's an emotional or spiritual issue, where it is rooted, so that we can help our overall well-being. I hope you found this helpful to you today. I'd love to hear your comments, and join us tomorrow as we take another trip beyond the chakras. Namaste.